Hi, everybody. How are you? Waiting for Maddie, and I'm getting set up right now for readings. Hi, Sasha. Hi, Yasmina. Hi. I am, pardon me, getting everything set up. We'll go over the rules, and then we will start doing readings. Exciting. How is everyone? Please let me know. Mystery Monday today, by the way. Always fun. We'll see what Maddie's up to for Mystery Monday. Today I'm going to be using tarot, general readings or 3-month reading, which is still going to be April, May, and June, if you want one of those. And I think I'm just about ready here with stuff. Kind of. Pardon me. Alexa, volume 1. Okay, there we go. That way she won't be yelling notifications at me. Okay. Hi. Good. Oh, I'm doing great. I have 2 books that will be out published at the end of this month, and my son has written a sci-fi children's book, and so that just got finished today. So we're excited to go further with that. So things are going well. Thank you. I know, just like really excited. Let me grab these 2 books real fast. Well, there's one. Hold on. Okay. So this is my book that's on time machines. It's a children's book, Fig Willow. It's part of a series, and this is number 17. So that is going to be coming out. And this one I just ordered another proof of, and this one should be coming out in about 6 days. And this one is a lot of fun. This is the Rainbow Elf, and great children's books. I'm just like blessed. Now, you guys know we had to put a little bit of a paranormal type of spiritual spin on my books because I channeled them. So if you guys want to write a really great book, really great books, and it's amazing. Marianne, they're called Fig Willow, and they're for sale everywhere. And these 2 will be coming out at the end of the month. But when I started writing them, I asked for help from the other side. And I always tell everyone when I'm teaching, how to work with the spirit guides and all of that. If you're having any problems, a lot of people have writer's block, or you don't know how to fix something, you just go or do your taxes. You ask your spirit guides for the expert on the other side, one of those experts in the latest tax code or whatever that passed over, have them come to you and then do your taxes, or then fix something, or then start writing. So when I sit down, I ask them, give me somebody that's really good at writing to work with me. And I put my hands on the laptop, and then I type, and I type for 2 or 3 days, and then I have a book. So, and they're great. The stories, I go back and read them, and I go, wow, that was really good. They did good. Oh yeah, that was me and the spirit guides. They did a great job. So do that, especially if you guys want to write. I'm actually going to have like a little informal group together in writing books. If you guys aspire to do it, it's going to be just ask me any question. And I'm going to get together maybe 9 people or more. Yeah, maybe at the end of the week. And I'm going to charge, though, like $10. And you can come in and we'll talk as long as we need to talk and ask all the questions about writing a book. Because I have, oh my gosh, 36, 37, 38 books now. So, and they've been selling for 10 years. And Fig Willow, I started 1 year ago because I started channeling. And so it's just not me typing these books. So if you guys are interested, drop something in a comment and watch for it on Facebook if you can, Psychic Fixes, because I think it's important for me just to sit and talk to people and say, what do you want to do? I'm going to talk. I can talk to you about taxes. I can talk to you about starting to write. I can gift you a template, the same one I use for my books, and you can start writing tomorrow. So it costs nothing when you use Amazon platform, by the way. So hi, Gabby. So just let me know if you're interested. But I'll know more Wednesday, and I will let everybody know. But I do all kinds of things. I talk about protections. Things about dealing with ghosts and stuff like that. Matty Tarot also dispels entities that are in the house that are causing trouble. So let me go ahead and see who's here. We have a lot of people here. That's great. We're waiting for Maddie. Though I am all set up right now. It's Mystery Monday. And I want to say hi to everybody. So Marianne, hi. Sasha, Jasmina, Teresa. 3-month reading. You had a book written and the writer violated every agreement. You mean the editor? Oh, the writer. Oh gosh. Wow. Those are things that we could talk about, and I want to have an intimate thing, like nine people and me on StreamYard, and that way I can get everybody's questions done. Hi, Lisa. And Marianne, they're called Fig Willow by Deborah L. Duncan. And they're 5th grade reading level, but I have adults that are reading my books. And I just book 17 and 18 are going to be published in a couple of weeks. And I was just like, the neatest thing happened. I was contacted to donate a set of books to the Moores Cancer Center in San Diego. And I was like, what an honor. How great. And so that just got done. They sent me pictures and they put my children's book, and I signed them all. And I met the most wonderful person. She's going to be writing a book of poetry, by the way. And she's in cancer treatment now. And just the connections that happen are like ordained, but it was so great to give them a whole set of Fig Willow. That was neat. Let's see. Okay, Gabby, I can answer that too. I'm going to go through and start doing readings. Let's see. Marianne. I'm reading it. Oh, when do you get your stability back? That's a good question. Oh, there he is.
So sorry I'm late.
For a very important date. Yes.
So sorry. Hi, Debbie.
We got a lot of talking about all kinds of stuff. And oh, love, he's here now.
Hello.
And so I didn't go over any of the rules, so let me do that really quickly. Mystery Monday. There was that great sign.
It's Mystery Monday.
So you guys, you need to be 18 or older to get a reading. No health, no legal, please. And also pregnancy. None of that. We need to, what else do we need?
You must be 18 or over to get a reading. We don't do legal or health, and do not put anybody's personal information other than your own. So if you're talking about a person, say POI for person of interest, or my partner, or the person I'm thinking of, or my, whoever. You get it.
So nobody's name, no proper names in there, okay? And okay, let's talk about, please, why we're here. One of the reasons is to give you free readings and help you with your information and give you guidance. but also to further our YouTube channels and our Facebook channel. So please visit Matty Tarot on YouTube and like, subscribe, all that good stuff there. Like
Yes.
the video that you're watching right now as well. And over on Facebook, also Psychic Fixes or YouTube Psychic Fixes. Let's bump this up. We're excited.
Yes.
We
Yes.
also
Hit the thumbs up.
and we also accept tips if you want to give us any. The live links are in the description, also scrolling down below. Otherwise, these are free readings that we do from our heart.
Because
So,
everybody deserves a reading, whether or not they're able to afford one.
absolutely. That is one of my mottos. All right. I am going to go back and I'm going to start looking for someone. How we work is we're going to go back and forth and do readings. And then I will write a comment of the next person that I'm going to do. So let me grab somebody, okay?
All righty. I'm going to take a look as well. How was your weekend, Debbie?
It's good. Steve's book got written.
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah.
got finished, right?
It's going to be called Adam's Universe, ATOMS, Adam's Universe.
I'm
It's going to
excited.
be fantastic. I'm real excited too. I'm going to go ahead and do Teresa's. Okay, Teresa, I'm going to just grab your energy. It's going to take me a good minute to get you some cards down here. And Maddie's probably going to tell everybody what he is going to be using tonight. And so I'm going to just do my thing right now, Maddie.
All righty. Yeah, tonight I'm doing the who's it? It's a famous artist. Salvador Dali. That's it. Salvador Dali Tarot. I've got his deck here. Very abstract. He did the melting clocks. That's like probably his most famous one. But what's interesting about Salvador Dali, I think, is that people always ask, artists, they're like, what's the deeper meaning? What's the message? And Salvador Dali's answer to that was nothing. That's what he says. And I love it. He's like, nothing. There's no deeper meaning. It is what it is. It's how you relate to it. It's if you like it, you like it. They're like, what's the meaning behind the melting clocks? He's like, they're melting clocks. So I love it. It's great. But yeah, Salvador Dali, this is his deck. And then I've got my pendulum, of course. And I've got my inner guidance messages, and then really whatever we feel drawn to. I've got the dice, all that as well. So if you want a pendulum question, it's yes or no questions, yes or no format only. And you just let us know, just put in there your question and if you want the pendulum or not, or if it's a yes or no question, I'll answer with the pendulum.
And also the one that's just if you want a 3-month reading, let us know.
And I'm just now getting to where I can see the comments. So let me say, hello, everybody. And Carlos, I'm doing really great. Thank you. Let's see.
Okay, Teresa. Okay, I'm just reading over your thing again. Okay. In 3 months, so I'm going to tell you, Teresa, I don't see a change in where you live. You have a lot of challenges coming ahead as well. The card that represents you is juggling money. Like I'm taking money and I'm juggling it around. We do have money, that we're going to talk about, but I get juggling money. I get that you have big decisions in life to make. The big ones are right there, and you need to make it. I see you making like leaving something behind, and I see this in the future, like, well, I did this, I gotta go to a different direction. So I see that change coming, and you're going towards your future. So this is good, but you have to leave something behind. Past position shows me just kind of going along with the flow, like whatever comes, and I'll deal with it. I want to tell you for this month of April, I want you to make sure that you don't make any quick decisions, that you go ahead and you think things over and take plenty of time before you make them. I also get you watching money. So don't spend your money. Hold on to your money. You're going to need your money. Okay. So I don't know if we're sitting on it because we have to, but save it, hold on to it. When I get to May, I do get that there's good news ahead, but it's going to take a while. I get mid to end of May a sense of a loss here. Let me go ahead. You know what? I just feel like we lost out on something. So let me go ahead and quickly take 3 cards for that and see. I should have had those ready. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So where you're at, I really kind of feel like there was an opportunity maybe to go ahead and make a lot of money. I mean, to really be wealthy. And I feel like when we get to mid to end of May, that's kind of dashed a bit. But I want you to go back on that path. Okay. But I feel like you know at this point that isn't in the cards, so to speak. So it can go back. But I feel like this is a time you go, oh, shoot, I thought I was going to have it all and be wealthy and everything, and it's gone. So let's fix that. All right. When I get to June for you, this is the thing. I feel like we're battling, like we've got arguments going on and we're struggling here and we're trying to do something. It is not a bad thing because what I see happening is that you are going to go, okay, done with it. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to decide a new path. And I'm going to figure out what new goals I can do and all of that. Because we do see that, some kind of a loss and disappointment comes in. So I see that you can sit down and do something super creative. Also, a message from all of this is to not worry. No matter what happens, have a positive attitude, manifest for what you want to come in, and definitely hang in there because better things are coming for you. But it's hard to see that when you go, oh, it's not going to happen. Well, you can make it happen again by manifesting and resetting your goals. And I see that in June, resetting everything that you want and let the universe know what you want and let it come in. And that's what I have for you.
Oh, Debbie, that was lovely.
Thank you.
Love that. Okay, so I have chosen Gabrielle Devereaux Chanel. Or Devereaux, I don't know how to say that. Gabrielle, so. Oh, and love, hi, I see your messages as well. You're so funny. The Debbie, what'd she say? Or love said, wait, hold on. The psychic fixes Monday.
Oh, because it was just me. It was a mystery. You were the mystery.
Surprise, plot twist, I'm here. Okay, so, Gabrielle. Really, you just gotta go with, here, I'll say this. I don't know anything about the journey or the struggles that come along with that journey of being trans. And the only thing I can remotely, even a little bit, compare it to is the similarity in knowing that, me being gay, I was aware of how I felt on the inside. I knew that I was not like no matter how many people on the outside told me, oh, you're supposed to be this way, or you're supposed to do this, this is what's right. And no matter how much that was told to me, on the inside, I did not feel like I was not attracted to women. I did not have any desire to be with women. And so to have the outside world tell you that you're wrong and this is how you should feel and this is how you should be, and then that just not aligning with you at all, that's the only thing I can compare it to. And I would imagine that's the type of struggle, along with many other things, that trans people go through in their coming out journey, in their transition journey, if they do choose to transition and all that. That's the only thing I can imagine it being, similar in that way. So that being said, I just want to say, really sit with yourself and figure out how you feel on the inside. How get rid of everyone else's opinion. The opinion might hurt. You may even value that person's opinion, but get rid of it, because right now you want to sit with you and you want to ask yourself how you feel. What is your identity? Like, if it's not resonating and you feel like that's the journey you need to take, well, then more power to you, and I support it fully. Okay. Don't make a decision though, if just because you feel pressured. Don't make a decision to do something drastic just because you feel like that's going to bring you happiness. That's never going to bring you happiness. Figuring out who you are and understanding yourself is what brings happiness. Okay. So that being said, let's get into your reading. The Two of Wands here, I feel like you're going to start moving toward out of your comfort zone. You're going to start facing some fears, and you're leaving your comfort zone, really. This is the card that says you're taking that journey, and you're doing so through communication, through vulnerability, through and you have a good support here, but you have to let go. You have a good support of your peers. I'm going to say that you have peers that support you. I don't feel like I had a feeling your family's not supportive. Maybe one person in the family, but most of the family's not supportive. The Hanged Man here says that you're going to be releasing something, not only releasing fear, but you're going to be releasing constraints of your mind that have held you back, that have kept you in a place that you don't want to be, that have kept you from speaking, that have kept you from finding and owning your truth. The Two of Cups is here. The Two of Cups talks about relationships. It talks about a partnership. It talks about a good team and a bond between that. But it can also be the relationship to self. And that's really what I'm getting here. It's going to, not only will this journey lead you to more healthy relationships, because you'll be finally living your truth and being yourself. And that's when we can truly authentically connect with other people and build that deep relationship or with somebody. And this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, but it could also, friendships work this way too. When you're being your authentic self, that's where true connection is built, and that's where it lasts. If you're putting on a show or faking in some way, or playing a role that is unfortunately very not, it may not be so apparent to everybody, but it is not sustainable, and it is very, very it's very much a facade. It doesn't have a good foundation. It always falls apart. So true connection is built through vulnerability. It's built through authenticity, and it's built through walking and living in your truth. So that is what the Two of Cups is signifying here for me. And this ultimately leads you to the Sun, the best card in the deck. It's happiness, vitality. The Sun has an element of ego because it is the identity. And here on this earth, we identify with the ego and through the ego. However, it also has a bit of dissolution of the ego. And so much, not, understanding happiness is not material. Happiness is not based on what we have gained and what we have and what we've accomplished. Happiness is not based on any external factor. Happiness is a choice. It's a state of mind. It's a continual choice we make. Great people and happy people aren't happy because they've never had anything bad happen to them. They're happy because through all the bad things that have happened to them, they have chosen to not become a victim of their circumstances and to rise above it and to make, find the silver lining and to make something and not stay stuck. That's why people are happy. They've chosen that. Okay. Your cards that go along with this are, for your inner guidance messages, are completion. So you are on a journey, right? And you're never going to reach an area where you're like, oh, I'm healed, I'm complete, I'm done, I don't have any more work to do, no more inner work. That never happens. So just understand that. Don't continually move the goalpost and forget to, and always strive for more, and forget to pat yourself on the back for how far you've already come. So take a moment to appreciate yourself and understand that this is it's time for you to complete a cycle of your, what do they call it? I say cycle, but I want to say it like how they do on the internet sometimes. It's like that was my so and so era. It's like you're completing that era. Okay, so that era's over. That's so last year. You're entering a new era. Release guilt. Don't bring any guilt into this new era. Okay. We don't feel guilty anymore. We don't feel guilty over past mistakes. We don't feel guilty over the things we never said. We don't feel guilty over the choices we should have made and we feel like we should have made, but we didn't make them until now. And now we're feeling like, oh gosh. And don't do that. Okay. Be vulnerable, not only with self. That's really important. We hide so much from ourselves. Be vulnerable with yourself. Allow yourself to feel, and also be vulnerable with others, those you trust. And this leads you right to where, first of all, understand that no matter what anybody says, you and your happiness are important. Okay. You deserve it. Not only do you deserve it, but also the impact you have on others around you that you're not even aware of. Little do you know, you're right where you belong. And this is going to bring you toward, like I said, the sun here is happiness. So it's bringing you toward a sense of belonging. You're going to feel like you're right where you belong. You may not feel that yet, but you're on that journey. Okay. I'm going to leave you with one last card. It's from the Rose Oracle deck, and I haven't picked it yet. Let's see. One more. Codes of the seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Goes right along with everything I was just saying, but let's read what this card means. Codes of the seeds. Where's it at? Codes of the seeds. Codes of the seeds. Seeds come in knowing exactly what to do within them. Seeds come in knowing exactly what to do. Within them, they hold the potential of entire forests and rose gardens. Seeds have within them an intelligent timing that's connected with the intelligence of the cosmos. We're all seeds, future forests and gardens waiting to be born. We each hold the codes of a new humanity within us. Change is our natural state. Seeds must be buried in the darkness before they can bloom into the light. Seeds can't even begin to bloom without embracing the fertile void of the winter soil. They can't flower without outgrowing the constraints of the bud. And they can't bear fruit without releasing their beauty to the earth and letting go of the very thing about them that captivated others. This card delivers a message that within you, you have all you need to create what you're destined to create, to move through everything that life delivers and to navigate your way through any terrain. The blueprint has always been seated within. Trust that you have within you the codes for the most glorious rose garden waiting to bud and bloom. Trust those codes. Remember that blueprint. All you need to do now is to take the next step. And tomorrow, take the next. If you continue taking a step each day, on a day not too far from today, you'll look back and discover the most breathtaking garden of roses all around you. And then fruit will follow. Today, just take the next step and you know what to do. The blueprint is already encoded within you. And your soul inquiry says, what's your soul calling you to do? And that's all I have for you this evening.
Wow, that was great. Good luck, Gabby, with your decision. Okay, I have told in a comment that Marcia was next. Hi, Marcia. Okay, 2-month reading is going to be April and May, by the way. Okay. You know what? The card that comes down for you is love. I think this is like the messenger of love. It comes down for you. So that may be on your mind. Crossing you in temporary energy is the thought of money coming in on a regular basis with the potential to grow. So that's a good manifesting thing. Bring that in, and we are going to talk about money. By the way, this is really good. Now this is you or someone else. I have 2 women here, so let me say who comes in to help in the future. I get a very ambitious and very business-minded woman. I feel like a motivated woman that is very helpful to you in the future. Past position, you may have been saving your money, setting on the money. I get very tightly. But you have good news of money. Okay. And that's what I'm getting for April. Good news of money. I get a very strong woman here tied to this. This could be you or someone else. I get a Libra like woman. I get very balanced, very much a justice theme in this lifetime of what's right and wrong. Very strong leader, capable and smart. I also get an investment coming. So, more towards the end of the month, I feel like there is some money that's coming in. It maybe can be an idea for something, or something comes in, you go, this is really great. It is. This is money that will grow over time and take care of you, take care of your needs and your wants. So here's this opportunity of an investment for you at the end of April. When we get to May, I feel like you're stuck on a decision at the beginning. So always talk to your guides. Say, give me clarity and help me make these decisions that come in. And then I get the High Priestess card. So we're connecting more to a new power here. When I get this High Priestess card, it doesn't mean, oh, you're going to use your intuition this month. It means you're going to get a gift of intuition, something else coming in that's going to be very helpful. Know that you have the power. You have the strength in the matters of divination and all of that. Now, towards the end of May, you're going to be super busy. I have you taking on more responsibility. It's somewhat a burden, but you can do it. But I get, okay, we're going to be busy. We've got a lot to do. And that's a good thing. And that's what I have for you.
That was lovely, Debbie.
Thank you.
So I have chosen Falling for You. Oh, sorry. I put the wrong one up. My apologies. Anyway, I've chosen this one. Oh, okay, so what's M's feelings toward me? I'm still pulling some cards, so hold on one second.
Gives me a minute to say, Champagne, you're next.
Waiting. All right, Falling for You. This person, they're your friend. They're your friend. It's not that they, okay. Hold on, I'm still getting the message. I want to say so badly that you should not get involved with this person. This person might be your twin flame. This person, okay. You know what? Your journey's your journey. I'm going to say it this way. This person's your friend. They see you as a friend. It's not that they don't have feelings for you, but they don't want to mess anything up that you guys have together. Because they already enjoy the relationship and they don't want to add that element to it because first of all, they're not ready, but they're not like consciously aware of that being the reason. And here's the reason. Here's why. They're fearful. They run away when things get a little too serious. Because they need to clear their head. So they need to have all this overthinking and they are very much need to clear their mind. It takes them a while to process things and they're not good at speaking about their emotions, but they're very logical. They intellectualize their emotions a lot. They start to feel suffocated easily. And you don't really bring them that sense of overwhelming, but that's because you guys aren't involved. So here's the thing. I don't know how to explain this. So people like that, they get involved and then they get too vulnerable and they get too close and that overwhelms them. And so this person's relationship with you, They really like where it's at right now, because not only do they have those feelings for you, but you guys don't get to that level, to that start to make you haven't pushed to get to that level, to where it starts to feel uncomfortable for them. And that's because they haven't faced certain things within themselves. And so in no way do I condone that this is okay. Do I, if you want more, you should not wait. Never, ever, ever, ever wait for somebody who is not ready, or who isn't willing to give you the level of relationship or the commitment in a relationship that you are desiring. So you should make these things very clear from the jump. Be honest with yourself. If you want more than they want, then a lot of times it's not a good idea to stay involved with that person, because you're just going to hurt yourself. Staying friend, and you might tell yourself, "Oh, I can be their friend," but don't be naive. Don't remain, if you're going to continue to have those feelings of wanting more, don't stay hoping that this person's just going to change and suddenly, give their all to you, because you have been so cool, or so like willing, or so, there for them, or so supportive. Don't do that. It just diminishes self-respect. It diminishes self-worth as well. It diminishes the value you hold within yourself and how you see yourself. Ask for what you want, and if somebody's not willing to meet you there, people either step up to the plate or they don't. And that's on period. People either step up, you set your expectations, you set your boundaries, you tell people authentically how you feel, and when you don't like something as well. And people either step up to the plate or they don't. And when they don't, you accept that, and you understand that, at least I found out now, and not 10 years from now, that this person that this and this, at least it's useful information, because it tells you you're not compatible with them, and you don't want to be with somebody you're not compatible with. So does it hurt? Yeah, sometimes it hurts, and that's part of growth. Okay, so the thing here, though, with this person is that you guys feel like you balance each other out, and that's kind of dangerous, because I got mirror reflection here, and so I'm seeing like twin flame type energy. And personally, to each his own, and everybody has their own opinions. This is mine. Please don't attack me. But I don't like the whole idea of twin flames. I think that I don't think that anybody should subject themselves to a emotional roller coaster where there's one person pining after the other and chasing them, and then there's this whole like runner chaser dynamic, and then like, that doesn't sound healthy to me, and it doesn't sound fun, and it doesn't sound necessary as a part of this. I would love for all the people in twin flame unions to have that moment where they come together and it all works out, but like, sadly, that doesn't really happen much, because if somebody's running away and not being open and communicative and wanting to be in a relationship, and the other person's chasing after them, that's just not how that dynamic goes. It does not end in a fairy tale. And I think that this person, I believe in the concept of twin flame, in that there are people that are very much mirror reflections of us in the ways that we don't want to see, how they bring out all the things in us that we need to heal, and then that we bring out all the things in them that they need to heal. And then when we both are doing that, and we both aren't good at working through these things, and we don't stay as a team, then we start attacking each other. It gets really volatile really quick, and you don't want to do that. That's unnecessary. That's why I'm saying I think you should just stay away from a relationship with this person, because followed by mirror reflection is growth and flowing. And I fear, this just may be my fear, maybe I'm projecting onto you. I'll be really honest. I don't think I am. I'm just going to forewarn you based on an experience in my life and others that I have seen. I fear that you might get involved with this person and then just be so willing to go with the flow and just throw all your boundaries and all your expectations and all your desires and all the things all your needs out the window. And you'll call it some journey of growth that, oh, we're learning, we're going, and this, that, and the other, and you're just going to end up hurting yourself. And it's not a good idea. It's just not a good idea. If you want to build a relationship with this person, build it through a friendship and make your expectations clear. make your desires clear and put your foot down and, ask for what you want. And if somebody's not able to give you what you want, believe them. Don't rewrite it in your mind a million ways, and make it, oh, it just means this, it means this, it means it. No, believe them. Okay. You've got the 7 of Coins here, what you don't see coming. The 7 of Coins is great because there's an underlying little element of the card that says deep friendships turning into romantic relationships. And it talks about putting the work in and tending to the garden together. And so approach it that way. If you truly value this person in your life, build a deep friendship with them. And if a relationship comes of it, without you having to push and force it and make it fit into this box or puzzle that's like not really made for it, if it so happens to come from it, and that's where it just naturally flows, then so be it. More power to you. Congratulations in advance. I love it. But sometimes friendships are even, if not more valuable, but it all depends on the person, but they're valuable, just as valuable in just a different way. Love is in all relationships. Okay. So it doesn't just have to be romantic. You can still have a beautiful relationship with this person, but don't rush and don't push and don't force. Okay. That's all I have for you this evening.
Wow. That's great. There we go. I'm all set up here. Hello. And general guidance. Well, I've got extra cards for you, which can be good. Let's look. You know what? The card that came down for you is just lovely. It's wonderful. It's the 10 of Cups, and that's the card of relationships, love, weddings, all kinds of wonderful things, family get togethers. So we have this strong card that represents you, which is like one of the best in the tarot. Crossing you in temporary energy right now is well, I call it my talent card. So it is this energy of doing something really well and getting emotional joy and success from it. Since it's crossing over, it could be happening now or coming in for you. You're manifesting that in the future. I feel like things are going to be a little bit easier going along with the flow, because I do have some cards here. Past position, I think you got something you wanted, like something came in, like you put out something to the universe and you got it. Now, what I start out with is you getting some money. So we have some money coming in that's attached to you. This could be a tax return. This could be a loan being paid off, inheritance, bonus, all kinds of things like that. So I see some money coming in, but after that, I see an ending. I see an ending that has to do with a very business minded, ambitious male. I also feel like it's a challenging thing that you'll go through, but the other side's message to you is to hang in there because greater things are coming. Okay. I also do see you feeling a little bit left out of the money, but I do see a career offer coming in for you. So I feel like there's something else there that can come in that'll be very good. After that, I do see some negative energy around an entrepreneurial endeavor. So if you are working on something on the side or your own business or something, I do feel like something is going to happen, and your thing is just to hang in there, because you're going to go in a different direction, and then things get really a lot better. To kind of work on these things, the big thing here is just to get other people's advice, get counsel, and anything that you need that comes up. The more opinions you get, the better and easier for you to make a decision that will be coming up for you. And that's what I have for you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see.
Do you want your cue card up yet?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Let's do that.
QR code.
I should have, like I always say, I should have it ready to go. And Debbie forgets that one, forgets to do that. Um, There you go.
This is my lovely QR code. You can scan it. You can scan it, buy it, print it, use it, wear it, take it to your friends and sell it, tell it anyway. That one song. But
You need a song.
technologic. Yes, please scan the QR code. It takes you to my booking site, and I do a lot more than just tarot readings. So, I do dream interpretation, I do negative energy clearing, I do chakra balancing, I do a whole world of things. So, go ahead, and if you'd like to book a private with me, please visit my website by scanning this QR code. And yeah, thank you so much. We are here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for free readings as well.
For free
Okay.
readings.
So I have chosen Shakti Sirius. Shakti. To put it bluntly, yes, you should. You should. Because it's ran its course. That's like the most simple way to put it. It's ran its course. You've stayed past the time of which you are welcome. You've stayed past the time of which it no longer serves to reveal something to you. It no longer serves, this was something that something was revealed to you. You may not have accepted it. You may have yet to accept it. You may have yet to actually even see what that thing was. But something was brought to light, and this relationship served its purpose. It's ran its course. So there's people in our life for a reason, and there's people in our life for a season. This person was in your life for a season. They have brought, the circumstances have brought about some sort of deeper understanding, or that is to come, actually. I don't believe you actually found it yet. You may think you've found it, but I don't think you've actually really found it. But anyway, I'm going to pull some inner guidance messages. Lovers. Here and now. Connection and mystery on Mystery Monday too. Oh my gosh, look, mystery. I'm done. Okay, so this relationship leaves you scratching your head. You're like, what the heck is going on? So here's what I'm gonna say. It may on the surface look like everything you've ever wanted, 9 of Cups, but all it's ever led to is just hurt and pain, heartbreak. 3 of Swords. It is, however, a very, very important relationship in your life because it brings this profound understanding and it brings you this profound transformation, but you have to let go of it in order for it to bring you that. And so you are lovers in the here. You are lovers in the here and now, right? And this connection has been an utter mystery. But it won't forever stay that way. Once you let go and process this. So the Justice card is here. And I'm going to explain this way. So Justice, you see her scale. She's got her scale, right? Her lovely, where is it? Her lovely scale. Justice. So the Major Arcana shows these forces that are present in the universe, and we are all governed by these forces. The Major Arcana, right? Things like judgment, things like justice, things like the Fool and the World, all that, everything in the Major Arcana. There's no escaping these things. And so when justice comes in when there's something imbalanced that's not balanced, right? And if you are still on the scale, so you are here and C is here, and you're still on the scale. And sometimes we may even walk away, but we still have this level of involvement with the person. And maybe it's just mentally, maybe it's just emotionally, maybe it's just in our mind, maybe it's not even physical. But, if that person over there has resentment and still some level of feeling and emotionality, and then we're over here just because we're not talking to them, but we still have that level of resentment, feeling, emotionality. Look, the scale still looks like this. You haven't gotten off the scale yet. It's energetic. And so that's the reason, like, when, if you ever notice that when you finally get over somebody and you move on and you get a new person in your life and you've totally just cut off, like, that's, you get a new relationship and all the people from the past come crawling out of the woodworks, right? That's because the scale of justice got tipped. You got off the scale and it went, and then justice came in and was like, hold on, I got to level that back out, and it levels it out again, and that person starts to feel all of the whatever it is of your interaction no longer being there, your presence no longer being there, your energy no longer being there. Justice comes in and fills the space, and then they have this longing desire to come and, like, oh my gosh. So that is what this is saying here. Just, you haven't gotten off the scale yet. You need to get off the scale, and justice can come in and do her job. This journey for you will bring the Hermit, a deep level of introspection, and like I said, you're gonna figure something out. I just want to say one thing about the Hermit card. Not only was this connection a mystery, but your journey forward is a mystery, and that's what the Hermit card really is helpful with. So it's a journey inward, and as you're moving forward, the lantern the Hermit carries is supposed to show the light just within the vicinity of you, right? So you don't need to know what's out there in the darkness. You don't need to know what's down the path ahead. All you're being asked to focus on right now is getting off the scale, focusing on self, and that introspective growth, and the journey forward, and just pay attention to where your feet are and the steps you're taking. You don't need to see what's down the road. The lantern is lighting what's around you right now because you need to focus on you. Okay? Embrace mystery and trust in the process. That's all I have for you this evening.
Thank you. That was great. I'm going to do Lynn Palmer. Hi, Lynn. Okay. Got a lot of stuff here. So, Lynn, I connected to your energy, and the cards that I have is a little bit right now of you being guarded and watchful. Almost like you got nicked once, you're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. So I do get this having your guard up or shields up. I do have this energy crossing over you of it can be a betrayal or feeling alone and unsupported. We do want to get rid of that energy. We want to brighten it up. So think violet or anything like that, lilac, and bring up your energy. Ask your guides to bring you anything that you need, a person or a tool that will make you feel grounded and secure. In the future, I see you working well with people, which is really good. Past shows a little bit of maybe grief or sorrow. I don't know if you lost something or lost someone, but I do get that there's sadness there. What they're showing me when I look at your cards is being somewhat I don't know. I don't think you're taking a trip, or maybe you are, but I also get this card of feeling like you're going on a healing path now. I do get this money minded male, and I get this hangman card. The hangman card is when we're learning lessons in life. And I ask them, what are you learning? What have you learned, or are you going to go through? And it shows me to be a stronger person, be a strong woman, and face your fears, and that there's a challenge when it comes to relationships. They also show me a negative energy card next to it. I said, what is this? This means the Three of Swords, which is loss, sorrow, hurt, and having to make a decision. And the one card here is the big card, Judgment. And that means that from what happens, and you need to face your fear and be strong, is a good thing, where even though it's uncomfortable, it's really going through a process of finding your way, who you are, and what you want in life. So it's a new chance to judge yourself and look at your life and go, now what do I want for myself? What's a priority and where am I going? I also get the star card, which is a message. No matter what, hang in there. Things are going to be great for you. So we know that something is happening now or coming through for you. I have good news though, because they're saying things are going to be better, to have a positive attitude. Wish for what you want. And the last card here is that you will receive what you want out of life. You will come and you will get it. But we do have you going through some difficulties. So forewarned is forearmed. And that's what I have for you.
That was beautiful. It
Thank
was
you.
lovely.
Lovely.
Lovely. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. I've chosen. Oh, Shakti, you're very, very welcome. Thank you so much for the validation in there. Let's see. Katrina Page. Hello, I'm confused between I and C. They are both pursuing me. Can you give me some insight? Well, first of all, the gratitude that you're so desired by other. No, I'm kidding. Sometimes that's overwhelming, right? Definitely, it's like, leave me alone. Oh my gosh. And you may like both.
I have to interject something.
What?
Good or bad, I dated 5 guys at once.
Oh my
Back
gosh,
in the
Debbie.
day.
Too much. I'm not being judgmental, but that would overwhelm me. Oh my gosh, I couldn't.
Only when you couldn't understand which one's voice was talking to you.
Oh, Debbie. I can't. Okay. Well, to each his own. I'm going to say that. It makes all types of people make the world go round. So, I'm saying this though. You may have feelings for both I and C. But I'm going to take something from what Debbie essentially kind of said. It's like, it's not. Yeah, first of all, everybody's different. Some people don't feel like this is appropriate. Some people don't see anything wrong with it. But if you haven't made a commitment to somebody and you're just dating people, you're allowed to date more than one person. You can, if you're just going on a date, you're not in a relationship with them. There's not, some people are, they just date one person at a time, and that's fine. Some people date multiple people at a time, and then they kind of weed out people and start seeing one person because that's the person they feel the most connection with, so whatever your approach is, it's fine as long as you are being forthcoming, honest. You're not lying to people, you're not just stringing people along, and you're not don't do what is wrong and right. So don't do that. But I will say this: who do you feel more drawn to? Who do you enjoy who makes you feel more seen? Don't make the mistake of wondering which one of them likes you more, because that's not the question. That's the wrong question. The question is, which one of them do you like more? Which one do you feel more comfortable being vulnerable with? Which one do you feel like your words come easier and you feel more safe to, say certain things? You feel more like you can, more authentic. You can be yourself. Don't focus on how they think of you. But obviously, it's important that they are respectful and that they care and that they, are actually interested in having a relationship with you and aren't just like looking for something surface level. But so on that, in that sense, definitely. What was that, Debbie?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see it. Oh no. In the sense of that though, you want to definitely pay attention to that, but don't get so wrapped up in that you forget to be yourself and you forget to check in with you. Okay, it's really important you see how you're feeling about them. Okay, but I'm going to say this. With you may. It seems like I is more practical. It seems like there's more balance with I. but you're more drawn to C, I think. And that's because of the level of like challenge it poses. And I think that, let's see. I think that C, so you got the 5 of Cups with C and you've got the Strength. So with C, there's going to be some sort of like grievance or loss or some sort of regret that's going to happen, but it's going to bring you strength in your life. So that doesn't look like it'll work out, but it will be part of your journey. It will be influential, and it will be some, if you did choose that route, it would be something that you would learn to appreciate. It may not and you know what, I'm not going to even say that this seals the fate of the relationship. This could potentially mean that you let go of past regrets and you learn strength with C. But I'm getting more of a feeling that it's actually something that this would be the morning of the loss of the relationship. I mean, I could be wrong though. It could be something you guys figure out together and create a stronger bond. But I do see that the Queen of Coins here, which is not only abundance, but it's also practicality. It's also generosity. It's also, the Queen of Coins sits on her throne and things come to her. So it looks like you'd be treated well. And then there's a sense of balance. The 2 of Coins, there's that balance. There's you don't have to feel like it's just, even when the waters are choppy, there's still this sense of balance that pervades. Okay. So I'm going to say I is the better choice. Let's see what your inner guidance messages say. So for I says friend, and C says detachment. So you may view I as more of a friend, but C is more of a challenge because they're more detached, and so you have to work harder. But C was from the past and has reappeared. Oh yeah. So there was a detachment between you guys. That's interesting. So, I'm going to say this. I don't think C is going to end any differently than it did the first time. It may just kind of do it in a different way, but same energy. So go with I. But either way, I wish you the best in your circumstances. What you don't see coming is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8 of Wands. Change, movement. This is traveling, change, physically moving into a new space. So this could signify the movement of friendship into relationship with I, possibly, or even the past relationship with C, moving into a more you set more firm boundaries and stick to them with C. Okay, that's all I have for you this evening.
That's great. So glad that we got the same thing.
Oh, so that's what I was like, is Debbie telling her to choose one, or are you saying number or I is the choice?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying I got intuitively that I was the better choice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There may be a difference in money from one to the other, but the other one I think is a betrayal and keeping things. Absolutely no. Okay. That was fun. Okay. We are past our hour. Oh my goodness.
Well, you guys, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if we didn't get to you today, please return Wednesday for Wisdom Wednesday and let us know that you were here and didn't get a reading. However, I'm just going to say this live right now and tell you as well, Debbie, I will not be present. I won't be able to do Friday this week. So,
Okay.
Debbie might still get on. Maybe she won't. She can let you know that. But Friday I won't be here. And Debbie will let you know if she'll be here. But Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Wisdom Wednesday, please return. And we will
may have the wheel. We'll have maybe the wheel this time. Yeah. So fun. And I'm gonna have a divination tool too. A new one. It's gonna be fun.
Okay. Exciting.
We'll have some fun. Wisdom Wednesday. All
Wisdom
right,
Wednesday.
you guys.
All
Bye
right.
for now.
Thank you. See you on Wednesday, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.